this one under, well, I guess you don't have to put it under, you can put it under decimals, I guess. And this one should make you smile and or be excited because this is mental stuff. Which means you don't, and I don't want you to show work. Is that how you spell mental?
Yeah.
Mentally multiplying decimals by 10, 100, 1,000, whatever, 10,000, however it happens there. And it always kind of kills me, the fact that a lot of times when I want people to show work, they don't, and a lot of times when I want them not to have to show work, they do. Okay, in other words, if you have this, 7.6 times 10. Okay, this, boys and girls, I want you to be able to do mentally. You should be able to do that. There is no thinking involved in that. Did we do tax yesterday? Is that this class that I said you should be able to find? No, it must have been something. Great. We went to a store, I said if you go 10% off, you should be doing it.
Oh, yeah, that was yes.
This is the same deal, because that's what this is. If you really did this out as a problem, 7.6 times 10, okay, you'd end up with this, 760, and you end up with 76 for your answer. But you shouldn't have to do that because of one simple little rule. Anytime you multiply by 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, a 1 with zeros on it, does anybody know what the rule is? Ryan?
You have the decimal back, how many zeros is on.
Write that down. You just need to move the decimal to the right, comma, the number of zeros there are. So when you have 7.6 times 10, there's 1 0, so you just move the decimal one place to the right and it's 76. If it was 7.6 times 100, how many zeros in 100? Dos. Move the decimal 2 places there. I'm going to end up adding a 0 because it has to be 760. 7.6 times 1,000. By the way, this is not about adding zeros. A lot of times I see kids, they'll multiply by 1,000 and they'll just write this thing with 3 zeros after it. That only works if it's a whole number without a decimal. Okay, and this is a decimal. You have to move the decimal 3 places to the right. 1, 2, 3 is this. 7,600. So these are ones you definitely, if you saw this problem in a book though, let's say you have this 0.125 times 10, I do want you to write the problem out so you can see it, but you don't have to do any work because the answer to that is Bollinger. Move the decimal 1 place to the right. It starts here. Correct, 1.25. That's all the work you need to show. There's no one multiplication. If you had 0.6 times 100, your answer, Mia, would be? Move the decimal 2 places, 0, over to the right. You end up with? I move the decimal 2 places to the right. There's 1. There's 2. It's going to be 60. No decimal needed in that. Okay. 7.583 times 1,000. 7.583 times 1,000. Anybody care to speculate what that would be? I know it's hard. Caitlin Stritzel. How many zeros?
3,
How many places do you move to the right?
3.
So if you do that, you end up with I think I can even do that for you. Here's my little thing. I'm gonna take that decimal and move it 1, 2, 3 places. What is that new number?
7 and
No, there's no and. There's no decimal there anymore. What is 7583?
7,583.
Exactly, 7,583. Comprehendable, is that making some sort of sense? Now, here is what they'll do, they always try to throw a little curveball at you to get you to think. They're gonna give you this 1.5 over 0.5. And they're gonna tell you to multiply that by 10 over 10. What do you suppose you're going to get? Well, if you multiply the two tops together, what do we get? 1.5 times 10, Brooke, is 15. 0.5 times 10 is? Sure, Brooke. 5, and then you could always do 15 divided by 5 is? Somebody say 3?
Yes.
Is it me just talking myself?
I don't know.